Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So in this video, we'll continue the Python playlist and we'll talk about the string and its operations. So let's get started. Let me share my screen. Okay, so perfect. Now we'll create the new IPYNB file. So I'll go to create and I'll write over here string and its operations. So 4 point string and operation dot IPYNB. Perfect. Now let's select the kernel and kernel will be my base kernel. Perfect. Now, so we have already discussed how we can define the string in Python, right? So in this video, we'll talk about how to define the string in one line. If we have a multiple line, how to define that and what are the operation we can perform with the string. Perfect. So very first of all, let's say that I write text equal to, we know how to define the string with double inverted comma. Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Prashant. Correct? Oh, I did a mistake. Wait a second. Prashant. Perfect. So we know that if we have a single line of a string, we can define by the single inverted comma or double inverted comma. Perfect. So let's print this. So I have assigned it to the variable. Now this is what I have. Now let's say that I want to find out what is the total number of character we have in this. How we can identify that? So for that, I'll write length of text. Okay. So it is 45 characters are there. Or you can say that it is taking the 45 what? Index value. Or you can say space. Perfect. Now you may think that is really 45 over here. Let me show you that. So over here, write text2 equal to hello. Okay. Now I'll write over here len of text2. Perfect. I did a mistake. Sorry, it is test, and I have given here text, right? So it should be text. So 6. Now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 words in hello, but why the length is 6? Why? Because I have given one extra space over here. So now if you increase this space, it will be 7. So in this sentence, what I have written over here, there are 45 characters, including the comma and white space. It's clear? So the length, len, the length function basically give you the total number of character, including the special character and the white space. So that's why the total length from here h till t is 45. Hope it's clear, guys, right? So now let's say that I want to write a paragraph. So let's take some paragraph. So I'll go to the Google and over here, I'll copy some of the paragraph from here till here. Perfect. Now back to the code and write over here, let's say text, or it's a corpus. Corpus is paragraph. It should be corpus. Corpus equal to, I'll write over here like this. Perfect. Now, if I want to break this into multiple lines, then what will happen? See over here. I have break this into multiple lines. Now we are facing an issue over here. I have given the single inverted comma over double inverted comma over here and the last, but it is not working. So how we can do that? Whenever you have multiple lines, more than one lines as a string, you always give a 3 double inverted comma to the start and 3 double inverted comma to the last. So it will cover the all lines, whatever you have mentioned in your text, or whatever the lines, whatever the text you have mentioned in the line. Perfect. Now let's print this corpus. See over here. So it has not given any error and it has successfully assigned to the corpus, and corpus having all the paragraph. Right? Now let's find the length of it. Let's find the length of corpus. So there are 447 characters in the corpus. Perfect. So we now understood how to define a or how to assign a single line string and multi-line string. If you have a multi-line string, you can pass under the 3 inverted comma. It can easily take your n number of lines into that. Perfect. Now I want to make my corpus in complete uppercase. Okay, so right now if you see that our corpus is in mixed of upper and lower case, right? So if I want to make into uppercase, what I can do, make uppercase. Let's say I'll write make uppercase. So I'll write over here corpus dot upper. It will make the entire sentence or entire paragraph into uppercase. It's clear? So it will make the entire paragraph into the uppercase. Now let's take the small text, so it will be easy to understand and no need to scroll and get confused. So I'll again paste over here this one. Okay, now I want to make this whatever the sentence I have over here, I want to make this into the uppercase. So I'll write over here, let's say text dot upper. Okay, and it's not a test, it is a text, so I'll make it text, and this is also text. Let me execute this first and then this one. So see, it has made the entire sentence into uppercase. Perfect. Now let's say that I want to make the entire sentence into the lowercase. So over here, lowercase. So again, text dot lower, and it will make the entire sentence into the lowercase. Same will apply with the corpus also. So corpus dot lower, and it will make the entire paragraph into a small case, right, or lowercase. So now we want to make the first character of each word uppercase and rest into the lowercase. So how we will do this? We will do this using the title function. So now text dot title and execute this. So you will find over here, first character of each word is capital and rest all is in small, right? See over here. Perfect. Now same apply with the corpus as well. Corpus, I did a mistake. Corpus dot title and see over here. Python P capital is I capital. There is only one word over here, so it's a capital, right? High dash level, so H is capital, L is capital over here. Again, general purpose, G is capital and P is a capital, rest is a small. So this is how the title function work with the text. It's clear? Now what I want that in the complete sentence, only the first character should be capital or in uppercase, rest all should be the small or lowercase. So for that we need to use the capitalize. So now capitalizer. Okay, so text dot capitlizer. There's a mistake over here. It should be A over here. Capitalizer. ZE. Capitalize actually. It's not capitalizer. Capitalize. Okay. So we have a capitalize function which makes the first character of the sentence uppercase, that is capital, and rest all is small or lowercase. Same apply with the corpus also. Corpus dot capitalize ZE. It should be Z. So the first character of the sentence is capital, rest all is small. Again, see till the last. So this is how your upper, lower, title and capitalize work. Perfect. So I'll summarize over here. So what we have learned over here, we have learned how we can apply first one upper, perfect, second lower, third title, and fourth capitalize. So we have understood all these four functions with the text, or you can say string. Perfect. Now let's move to the next operation is slicing and indexing of the string. So I'll write over here slicing and indexing of a string. Perfect. So now what is slicing and indexing? So let's take the text over here. Perfect. Now I want to find out what is the position of my H word in this sentence, or I want to find out that what is the position of W in this sentence, or let's say I want to only print this hello word from this sentence. How we can do that? We have to slice out. Pizza is a whole. From there, we are taking out one slice. Similarly, this sentence is a whole, and we are just taking out one word or two words out of it. That is called slicing. So over here, I'll write, let's say 0. As soon as I write 0, it is giving you H word. So how this 0 is working? So it's start with the indexing basically. How at 0 this H is available, we need to understand the indexing of this. So let me write over here text. Now let's try to understand this. So over here it's written hello, right? HELLO, then space, comma, welcome. So in Python indexing, each word is taking their one place or own place. Okay, it is taking its own place. Now indexing is always start with 0. So at the 0th position my H is available, and 1 position 1 is available. Again this L is available at 2, and this L is available at 3, and this O at 4, and 5 is empty. Okay, and 6 is again comma, and 6 is comma, and 7th is W. Okay, so the question is, what is indexing over here? Indexing is the position of element in the given sequence. It's a position of each and every element in the given sequence. So in this given sequence, this is the complete sequence. In this sequence, each element has their own position, right? And it always start with 0. Indexing always start with 0. Perfect. So similarly, H having a 0 position, E having a 1 position. Perfect. That's why if I write text of 0, it is giving me H. Okay. Now let's try one by one and try to understand that how we can access each and every element from this slicing. Now we will write over here 1. The E is at 1 position, and it is mentioned, right? Now I have said that at the 5th position the space is there, so I'll write over here 5, and the white space, you can see that the white space is at 5th position. Now if you write 6th, it is comma, right? Now if you want to print only the hello word, how you can print? So you have to pass the lower element position and the higher element position, both. So my lower element position is 0, right? So I'll write 0, and higher position is I want to print only hello, so my O at 3, right? Sorry, it's 4. So I'll write over here 4. See, it's having, let me erase this. Okay, now I have mentioned the lower position, that is H at 0, and my O is at 4. So I mentioned 0 to 4, but it is giving me only HELLO, means it is giving me only these 4 words, not the last one, which is at the position of 4. So we are doing anything wrong. The O is not at the 4th index. Let's try to understand that. So I'll just write over here 4. So yes, the O in the hello word, the O is at the 4th position, but once we write 0 to 4, it is giving me only HELL, not O. Why? Because whenever you give the range to print or let's say slice out any of the word from the complete sentence, it will take lower to higher, but it omit the higher one. What I'm trying to say that, let's say I have this 5 word over here, right? HELLO, and the H at 0 and O is at 4. And in the code, I have given text 0 to 4, right? But it is only giving me HELL, not O. Why? Because it is a Python behavior. Whenever you define lower index, this is lower index, and let me change the color 1 second. This is the lower index, right? I'll write over here lower index, and this is the higher index, right? Higher index. For the given range, I'm giving one range, right? From 0 to 4. In that 0 is my lower index and 4 is my higher index. And I want to get the complete HELLO. But it is a behavior of Python that it will omit the higher index value. So value is O. That will omit. It will give only 0 to 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So now the question is that if I want HELLO, complete hello world, to slice out, what value should I give over here? You have to give one index extra out of. So you have to give over here 5. So it will omit the higher value and it will give you from 0 to 4. And in the 0 to 4, you can get all the value. So now let's write down over here 0 to 5. So it will give you from 0 to 4 as it omit the higher value, means it skip the higher value from the range. So see, 0 to 5, hello, it has given. So you understand what is indexing? Indexing is basically, or slicing is basically trying to extract some of the word or some of the sentence from the paragraph or any sentence. What is the index? Index is the position of each and every element in the given sequence, and it always start with the 0. Perfect. If you want to find out the range of sequence, range of word from the given sequence, we give the range of index from lower to higher, and it always omit the higher index value. So you have to give one extra. So if you want your value from 0 to 4, you give till 5. So it will omit the 5 and it will give return the value of 0 to 4. It's clear? Now let's try to do some of more practice with this so it will get clear. Now I want from this hello till welcome, but I don't know that what is the index value of this E, right? So what I'll do that, I'll write text 0 and let's say randomly I'll just write 10 over here. So it is giving me till E. Let's write over here 15, welcome. So you can understand from here H till E, the actual value is 0 to 14, but I have given 15. It will omit the higher value and it will return from 0 to 14. Clear? Now the question is that we always need to guess the index value of the last one, or randomly we need to pass and check, means we have to apply trial and error method over here. No, it's not like that. We can also find the index value of any of the characters. So how we can do that? Let's say that I want to find this welcome from which index value is starting. So what I'll do that, I'll write over here text dot index and over here I'll write, let's say, welcome. So it is starting from the 8th index. Now I want, let's say that now the question is that I want to print from here to here, or I want to slice out from here to here. How to give the exact range so we can return from here till here? So what I'll do that first we'll try to find out the index value of this channel. Okay, so over here dot index, and over here I'll write over here, let's say channel. So the channel is starting from 22. So this will be 22 and 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So L is at 28th index value. Okay. Now I'll do slicing over here. So text 0 to 29 and pass. See, we got the exact word, whatever I need from this range. Why I've given 29? Because L is at 28, but I've given 29. Why? Because it's always omit the higher value. So it will give the 0 to 28 index value as a return. Clear? You understand how we can slice out this? Now let's say that, let me erase this first. Okay, now we have a corpus, right? We have a corpus. Now we want to slice out this, its design philosophy emphasize. I want to slice out this part. How we can do this? What I'll do, I'll write over here corpus dot index, and over here I'll write this. I'll print this 62. So it is starting from 62. Perfect. Now I'll take this emphasize code. Let me write down over here corpus dot index and this. So 84. So what I'll do that corpus 62 to 83 is design philosophy. Sorry, I did a mistake. It should be code, not emphasize. I did a mistake, guys, because I need to print is design philosophy emphasizes, right? So I need to get the code index for is 95. So I will take till 94 over here. Now we got the exact words, whatever I need to slice out. How I have done? So as I have given in the index function this complete words over here, it is giving me the 62 as a starting index value. That means I is at 62. Perfect. Now I want to see that what is the index value of this code. So in this code C is at 95, correct? And I want to give the space. The space will be at 94, and I want to give 62 to 94. So it will omit the higher value and it will give the range of 62 to 93. And this is the words we'll get it as a return. Perfect. We know how to slice out that. Now I have some of the words, let's say text. Perfect. I want to print this in reverse. How? In reverse. So what I want basically, I want in this direction. See, T A T N A. See, T N A H S A R P. So it is basically from here till here. Okay, it is coming from the right to left. We always read any of the word or let's say paragraph from left to right. Correct? So it is correct direction. Now if we are coming from right to left, that is the reverse direction, right? So I want exactly same way to print the entire sentence of this. So I have mentioned over here -1. What is the meaning of this -1 over here? So let's try to understand that part first. So let's say that I have one word over here, hello. So whenever we go from left to right, the index value will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whenever we'll come from right to left, it will be -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay, and -5. So let's say that H E L L O, it is at from left to right, if I'm going, it is at 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But once we come from right to left, it is -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Perfect. Now, the question is that why it is double dot and -1 over here? What is the meaning of that? So whenever we do slicing from left to right, what we write over here, let's say text, let's say 0, 5, and we don't write anything. It means that by default there is a 1 over here. It means we are going from left to right. As soon as we make this text, let's say dot -1, it means that this, we are not writing anything over here, right? We are not writing anything means we need all the character, all the words, okay? And -1 means we are coming from the right to left. Is clear? That's why we are writing -1. So now let's first try to understand with any of one of the word. So what I'll do over here, I'll write again text. Okay, so it is giving me all the words, all the complete sentence, right? Let me erase this first. Okay, now it is giving me the complete sentence over here. So what I said that this hello, if you take only this hello word, the position will be what? Let me write down first. Text 1 equal to hello. Okay, now text 1, and I said that if you write from 0 to 5 means it is hello, means left to right we are going. Now if you write text 1 and -1 to -5, -1 to -5, but we have not changed the direction of movement, means we are coming from right to left. By default over here it's 1, means we are going from left to right. But as soon as you have given minus both the place, it means that you are going from right to left. So you have to change the direction also of this. So -1, as it is 0, it's -1, right? And -5 is edge, and it is omit the higher value. So if you write -6, you will get the complete word OLLEH in the reverse direction. Okay, so over here, this 1 is the lower range. Okay, this -6 is the higher range, and this 1 is the direction. Okay, if we are writing -1 means we are going from the right to left. If we are not writing anything, it means that by default it is 1 over here and we are going left to right. Is clear? Now what is happening over here? If, let me erase this first. Now for us the text 1 is hello, and if I want the complete word to get printed in the reverse direction, we can also write over here double dot -1. It means that if you are not writing, sorry, text 1 it should be, right? So if we are not writing any value, lower and higher value, it means that we want to consider all the value from lower to higher. Same thing is happening over here. We have not mentioned any lower limit or lower range or higher range over it. It means that we want to consider the complete sentence, and -1 means we want to print from right to left. That's why it is moving from right to left and reversing the entire sentence over here. Clear? Now let's try to take one more example. I have this hello, but I want to return only this 4 word, that too into the reverse direction. So text 1, I said only ELLO. We know that the O is at -1 and E is at -4. So I'll write over here the lower range is -1. Okay. And the higher range is -5, and it should be -1. That is a direction. So see over here. Now let's take the text. Now the question is that if I want to reverse anything, we always need to write in the minus. With minus, we can do with the positive value also, just change the direction of that. So how it is? So now let's try to find the welcome index value. So over here, I'll write dot index and welcome. It's 8. So W is at 8 position. Perfect. And after that, there are 4 plus 2, 5. So there are 14 I'll write. Text 8 to 14. Make it 15 actually. So we need to write over here 15 because it omit the higher value, right? So we know that the index value of the welcome word is from 8 to 15. Okay. Now we want to reverse this. How we can do that? It is possible. Just write over here text 15 8 minus 1, and it's sorry, it should be not 8, it should be 7. I need to decrease this. You understood that? So 8 to 15, if I write, by default there is a 1 over here, so it is giving me the correct format of this welcome. But as soon as I make this higher index lower over here and this lower index minus 1 as a higher index, and I reverse the direction with minus 1, it will reverse the entire string. So you have a two-way to reverse the string or any word from the string. Just get the right index value of that and the higher index right into the lower, and the lower index with minus 1 right into the higher, and reverse the direction. I hope you understood that, right? Perfect. If you have any doubt, just comment it out. I'll try to explain this. Now let's see the next operation of the text. So I'll just get the word over all the sentence over here, purpose. Okay. Now let's say that I have this text. I'll try to reframe this entire sentence. So I'll write over here. Okay, I'll give some white space over here, and I will also give the white space to my left and right. Perfect. Now let's try to print this first. So as we know, we have some white space in the left or starting of the sentence and end of the sentence, and I want to remove that one. So how we can do that? We will use the strip function. So what is the use of the strip function? Strip function is used to remove the white space from the starting of the sentence and end of the sentence. So I'll write text dot strip, and it has gone, right? It has removed the white space from the left and right. Please make a note that a strip always remove the white space from the left or right. Perfect. There's the other function as well that is called lstrip. Lstrip. So lstrip always remove the white space from the left of the any sentence. So right now, if you take that this text, right, if you apply over here, let's say dot text, sorry, lstrip. If you apply lstrip over here, it will remove the white space from the left of the sentence. Okay. Same way we have a right rstrip. So what is the use of rstrip? Yes, you guessed right. So it is text dot r strip, and it will remove only the white space from the right end of the sentence. Now the question is that if you want to remove the white space between the sentence, or let's not end any in between of the sentence, that is not possible using the strip, lstrip or rstrip. You have to use replace for that. Okay, so you can replace that. Now let's say that we have a text over here, and I'll take the same text, and over here we have some special character. Let's say we have some special character. We have some special character at the end as well. Okay. Now make it double inverted comma because it's creating some kind of issue over here, and make this as a dollar also fine. So what is the issue? Okay, perfect. So this is the text I have created. Now let's try to print first this. So in this text, we have some special character at the start and at the end of the sentence. And I want to remove this special character. How we can do this? So for this, text dot, if I write is strip, it will not work. By default, it is taking white space, but there is no white space over here, right? It is basically a special character. So you need to define this inside the strip that you want to remove this part. To write this, will it work? No, because you have to write the entire special character over here. Done, right? So it has removed all the special character from the end and start of the sentence. Now, if there is any special character in between the sentence, how will you remove that? So let's say that I'll take the exactly same word over here. I'll take the same sentence over here and I will keep this, let's say, over here. Perfect. Now let's try to use this word or sentence and clean this sentence first. So we know that there are two special characters available. One is after the welcome and one is at the end. So what I'll do that I'll write text dot r strip. R strip means right side, whatever the special character is, that I'll remove this. Done. Then I'll assign this into my text first. Text. Okay. Now let's print the text. So the special character at the end has been removed. Now we have a special character after the welcome. We need to replace that as well. We need to remove that as well. So we need to write over here dot replace, and over here just write this all the special character. Perfect. And comma. Done. So it has removed the special character from the sentence after welcome. We need to assign this back into the text. Done. Now let's print this. So if you have any special character or any unwanted character or white space in between the sentence or in between the words, you can use the replace function. But if you have any special character or unwanted white space in starting or end of the sentence, you can use the strip with that. I hope it's clear, right? Let's say that I have over here this text. There is some special character present in the starting of the sentence and I want to replace this channel with video. How we can do that? So first, text dot strip. It will remove all the white space from the starting and end, but at the end we don't have any white space, so it will remove from the start. Perfect. And it will also, I want to replace dot replace channel. This channel should replace with the video. Done, right? So if you're facing any difficulty to understand that, you can just break these two operation one by one. What I'll do that, I'll just remove this part. I'll save it over here. Now this text, first I'm trying to split this. So I'll write over here text equal to text dot strip. So now let's try to print this text first. So we don't have any leading and trailing space over here. Means we don't have any space, white space at the end and beginning. Now I want to replace this channel with video. So what I'll do that, I'll write over here text dot replace, and it will replace the channel with video. Okay. Now I want to replace this welcome to my channel, instead of that welcome to the Python series. How we can do that? we can just write over here text. We have not assigned this, so we need to assign this over here first. Let's say text equal to, there's a mistake over here. Okay, now let's print this text, welcome to my video. Instead of that, welcome to the Python playlist. So what I'll do, again, text dot replace, and over here I'll write, this is the old text, welcome to my video. Instead of that, I want to write welcome to Python playlist. And here you are, welcome to text dot replace, welcome to my video to welcome to Python playlist. There is something wrong over here because it has not replaced. Only I think we need to take this and paste it over here. Now see over here, hello, welcome to Python playlist, I am Prashant. So the sentence or the word available in your sentence, if it is not matched with your old word, it will not going to replace that. So over here, welcome to my video, it should exactly match with the this welcome to my video. If there is any space or any kind of spelling mistake, it is not going to work. So I hope it is clear now, right? Now let's try to understand the split function. What is the split function? So text dot split, as soon as you write this, it will split the entire sentence into individual word, and it will return the word of list, means a container where all the words are stored. Okay, so this is what it will return. So now if you have a, let's say, corpus over here, right? So if you write corpus dot split, what it will do, it will return you same word of list. Python is a, so all are over here individual. Now let's take the corpus again, corpus. Now what I want, that the corpus should split at full stop. Wherever is the full stop, it should split at that basis. So what I'll do over here, corpus dot split, and I'll write over here full stop. See over here, it is giving me the number of sentence. So the entire paragraph has converted into the list of sentence based on this full stop. So there's a one full stop over here, so it has created one split over here. Next, if you see, the next full stop is over here, garbage collected, and it has given me the next sentence out of this. After that, if you check over here, it is the next full stop is functional programming, and it is giving me the next sentence out of that, and it is basically splitting the entire paragraph based upon this full stop. Clear? So now let's try to understand join. How join work? So join work exactly opposite of a split. A split basically convert the sentence or paragraph into sentence and words. Join basically join all the words and sentence into one. So over here, let's say I have a corpus, right? Now if I write corpus dot split, it will give me the word of list, right? Now if I want to join this again, so let's say that I'll save this into word bank equal to this. Now I have taken the word bank, and this is what I have, the list of word. Now what I'll do, that I will combine all together, dot join, and I will pass this word bank. See, it has created this, but we did a mistake over here. See, you cannot read this, right? You cannot read this, what is mentioned. So we need to give the space over here. Now you can see that. So join basically join the words and make the sentence and paragraph. Split split the sentence and make the individual word. Perfect. I hope you like it. Okay, next is find function. So how this find work with the string, let's try to understand that. So first let's take the text. So I have hello, welcome to my video. I am Prashant, right? So I'll write over here text dot find, and I'll write over here, let's say hello. So find word is give the index position, starting index position of any word in the given sentence. So over here, the find and index work very similar. So text dot index over here and just write over here hello 0. So find also gives 0 and index also gives 0. But let's say if I write over here w -1, if I write over here w, it will give the error. So what is the difference between find and index now? As both work very similar, so if you try to find any word which is not available in your sentence or paragraph, the find will return -1. -1 means it is not available in the given sentence or paragraph. But in the index, if you write the wrong word which is not available, it will give the error. So that is the difference between find and index. So to handle this error, we have a find. So if you get a return as a -1 means that word is not available. Clear? Now let's say that I want to find out welcome. That is at 8th position. But if I write, let's say w is small over here, -1 means that is not available, because Python is a case sensitive. So capital W with welcome and small lower w with welcome is not same over here, right? So how we can do this? Again, you can change to the lowercase and you can find out that. That's a different thing. But I want to explain over here what is the use of find and how the find and index both are same. Okay, the next function of a string is count. So what we do with the count? So let's say we have a text over here. Now I want to find text dot count welcome. So it is 1. Now let's say I have a corpus over here, corpus, right? Now I want to find that how many times this Python is available in this entire paragraph. So what I'll do, corpus, corpus dot count, and over here I'll write Python. So it is twice available. So count is basically try to find the number of time that particular word present in the given sentence or paragraph. So over here, the welcome is present 1 time. So that's why giving the 1 as a return. This Python in this corpus is present 2 times. That's why running the 2 over here. Now let's try to find is. How many times this is available in this given corpus. Sorry, I did a mistake. Let me write down is. So is available 3 times. Now corpus, let's try to make one new sentence or text over here. So let's write test. Test equal to, I'll just try to write this given sentence multiple times over here. Space, comma, again write, comma, again write this. Okay, now let's write test dot count, and I want to find out this 2 how many times is present. This 2 is twice present if I'm not wrong, right? But it is test, not text. 3 times. 2, 2 and 2. Right? Let's try to find out how many times this Prashant is available in the given sentence. So 3 times. 1, 2 and 3. So hope it is clear that count function return the number of times the given word is present in the sentence. Perfect. Now we'll discuss about the concatenation. Concatenation. What is the concatenation? Let's say that we have one text equal to I am. Okay. Then let's say we have a text 2 equal to Python developer. Okay. Text 3 equal to working in IT. Perfect. I have three different text over here, and I want to combine this. I want to combine this. So if you write text plus text 2 plus text 3, it will give you the complete combination of all three text and as a sentence. So I am Python developer working in IT, but you cannot read this, right? Why? Because we have not given any space. So what I'll do that I'll create some space over here. So plus space, here it should be space, and similar way it should be plus over here, plus, and I want to give some space over here. Now you can find, so this is called concatenation. We are combining three text together and making one sentence. Now we'll understand start with and end with. Start with and end with. This is used very much in the Python whenever we want to check anything. Let's say you have one folder. In that folder, you want to read the CSV file using the pandas, right? But in that there are Excel also available. So what you will do that you will loop that folder and you will say whenever any file end with .csv, create a path, and then you will pass that path into the pandas to read that. Well, if you're not able to understand, forget about that. That's not a problem right now. We will see, we will understand that complex code later on. But right now, let's try to understand what is the start with and end with. So I have a text over here, right? This text, I am. So what I'll do that if I write text dot start with, let's say, Prashant, false. Means this text is not starting with Prashant. If I write over here I, yes, true. This is starting with the I. So it always return the Boolean value, true or false. So based upon that, you can perform the next operation of this. So now text dot end with, let's say, I am. So it should be ends with, not end. Yes, the text is ending with I am. So it starts with and end with, always return the Boolean value true and false. This is it with this video, guys. I hope you like this string operation. So please stay connected and please like and share because it takes a lot of effort to make the video. Write the comment if you are facing any issue. Thank you so much. Let's connect into the next video.